Hey there, crafty friends! Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Diana and I'm the Paper Pineapple, and I'm documenting week 5 in my Scrappy spiral notebook. And I am doing my project life in this spiral notebook. So I'm taking a couple of journaling cards from Elle Studio from my past kits that I did not use. I'm gonna go ahead and use them, and I think I briefly printed these 2x2s, a 4x6, and 2 3x3s, I believe. This picture that I'm adhering down first is a picture of my pretty pineapples, my card making group that we meet every month. And this month was a card making month, and so we did Valentine cards, and we had a challenge. Our card had to have a bow. So we were missing some members, and so we were kind of short, but we had an awesome super potluck. We do like little themes for every month for our foods, and so we all made different kinds of soups, and it was so much fun. They were delicious. We even exchanged recipes. I think Blossom made a gnocchi soup, chicken gnocchi soup. Stephanie made a tomato soup, homemade. Haley did potato soup. Hope made a white chicken enchilada soup, which is delicious, and then I made a sausage tortellini soup, and that one came out really good and creamy. And so someone had the idea of putting them in a muffin tin. And so in the picture you can see styrofoam cups with all of our muffin tins with styrofoam cups filled with our different soups. And then Haley made this amazing cheesy bread that was in the oven, and it was just the perfect companion with our soups. It was so much fun. We had a great time. And then the pictures that I'm putting below there, I kind of worked on the right side instead of working on the left side. Sometimes I jump around, but these little pictures that I'm adhering on the bottom was our date night, and we ended up, it's funny because we went out with a couple, went out with another couple, and a friend of theirs and his son, they joined us. We had made reservations at this nice restaurant, like fancy restaurant, and then they just took forever to give us our table, and so everybody was still hungry, and so someone had the idea, let's just go get tacos. So we ended up just going to a taco shop in downtown, and so we had a blast there, and we ate good food, and we got a table right away. That wasn't an issue. So I just take a quick picture of my husband and his tacos, and then a picture of my tacos, and so we had a great night, a great date night. Now moving over to the left side, I'm using this picture. It's a picture of my Pomeranian Milo. You guys will hear him barking in the background. He loves laying in between our pillows on our bed. And usually when I'm, just relaxing in bed, he'll just come and join me. And I just had to take a picture because it just showcases his personality of him. He's attached to my hip. He follows me everywhere. And so I had to put him in there. The picture below that is just a picture of me getting my much needed pedicure. I had taken too long to get my toes done, and it was just so nice to just relax and enjoy the pampering. So for this layout, or this week, I didn't do much journaling. I had a lot of pictures this week. I just opted to use this one that talks about highlights of the week, and I didn't know what to do on the right side. I ended up just taking a couple of labels from Elle Studio. This ampersand I decided that I would put to fill in that little block there, and I ended up just doing this little banner with a little fishtail end just as a decor item. I did really minimal embellishing this week. I was just really trying to focus. I had just gotten back from my daughter's competition out of town. We were in Southern California, and I was just exhausted, and so I didn't really put much effort this week. So I went really simple. So I just added a couple of these labels in different colors. I just wanted to add the pops of blue. Without even noticing, I totally went monochromatic for this layout for this week. I just used the blues and the aquas and the cards, and I guess I went with it, not even like on purpose, but it just ended up that way. And so I just kind of staggered these labels and figured that I would just go ahead and use my Jenny alphabet stamp to stamp out the week number. And yeah, so I pretty much just used that stamp set to do that. And then on the top left card set that talks about the highlights, I decided to write a little bit about what happened during that week. I'm still getting the feel of the notebook, and I think for the weeks that are coming, I'll have more things going on. So I might just take more than just this 2 pages as I get more pages. You know, I get more comfortable with this. I'm still trying to get used to, you know, the whole no pockets and stuff, and so you guys are going to learn with me if you guys aren't familiar with this style. A friend of mine was telling me that it's just pretty much like scrapbooking and, you know, project life with the pockets, but with a little bit more freedom, and that's exactly what it is. I just have to get my style. I don't know, for some reason I feel like it's pretty simple, but you know, I feel like as I do this more, I'll get a little bit more comfortable with the process and maybe get a little bit more creative. And like I said, this week I was really exhausted, and so just taking one day just to relax and take time to record this video, that took a lot for me. So because I had to get ready for the week and go to work the next day, and I've been not sleeping really well. My husband's out of town. He's in Reno, and so it's just been a lot. I've just been really tired. So anyway, not to make excuses for my work, but honestly, I just did not have the energy. Hopefully next week I will add a little bit more creative juices to it. But yeah, so anyway, moving on. I'm just using the stamp here. I believe it's the mini date stamp from Elle Studio to stamp out the week number. And I just do that really quickly. I always stamp it first because for some reason I don't always get the stamp straight, and so I want to make sure that I get it as straight as I can before I put it on, you know, in my notebook or on a label that I plan to use in my layout. So here you see me readjusting it because I didn't like how the 0 was a little higher than the 4. So I quickly rearranged that and restamp that. So yeah, I don't know if this happens to you guys, but sometimes my stamping is pretty wonky, and that's okay. I don't, like I said in all my videos, I don't strive for perfection, but I try to get it as best as I can so it's a little bit more legible and easy to read. So yeah, and then I just adhere this label and I just put it in the center of those 2 labels there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Not a lot going on this particular week. And then I adhere this little banner here. I do end up using these puffy shapes, puffy hearts and shapes, something, puffy stickers from Elle Studio. This actually comes from 2023's Christmas documenting kit. It comes with a bunch of journaling cards and puffy stickers and numbers and stuff, and so this was left over from that. But I figured, you know, Elle Studio does a good job of making all the colors like bright and vibrant, and they pretty much go with every kit that you order. That's what I love so much about Elle Studio, is that everything's like cohesive. So even if it's a December thing, you can still use it for January or February or any other type of month, because the colors always go with the kits. So I absolutely love that. So I ended up just using this because I feel like I need to use my stash. I feel like I don't want to buy more things because I have plenty of stuff that I can use. So here I'm just going to journal really quick of the about pretty pineapples and our super potluck that we had. And so I just kind of eyeball it here. And then I decided that I needed something in that blue shaded area. So I thought initially that I would use this, I don't know, X plus sign, however you want it, use it. But it didn't seem right. So I ended up just using a little dot, or it looks like an enamel dot, but it's a puffy sticker, and thought that that looked a little bit better and a lot cleaner. So then I move over to the left hand side. I jump around a lot. I feel like there's no really particular way that I do things. It's just however I feel. And then that's where I jot down a little bit of what happened throughout the week. And this time I didn't use my computer to journal. I just hand wrote everything. So sometimes it's okay too, just to use, you know, your handwriting in your stuff as well. It's important. And then I felt like I needed some kind of embellishment for the left side, the picture there of me getting my pedicure, and I do end up using a stamp set called Vision Board from Everyday Explorers. And I'm stamping because I couldn't get an even impression. One was lighter, the corner, and so finally after the third time, the fourth one came out fine. So it was perfect color and impression. So I used my 1-inch circle punch and punched that out and decided that I would use that. And yeah, so just use my ATG gun to put the adhesive on the back of that, and just kind of played around like for placement. There was a little boy that was on the side right there, and I thought, well, I don't really want that little, you know, those two faces that I don't know, strangers in my album, so, or in my notebook. So I went ahead and just plopped it there. And then I felt like I wanted to add stickers of some sort. These are like some winter paper studio. I think they were from Hobby Lobby, but I didn't end up using it. So this is pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are inspired. Maybe you guys can join me and purchase a spiral notebook from Heba. All that information is in the description, so just check it out and join me. Alright, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'm looking forward to recording another video for you. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.